Hello girls, how you doing? It is snowing in London today, and as we speak, here you have it. 2 days ago there was sunny, or actually yesterday was blue sky. Never boring. I love it. Okay, so Tupal, what is happening? Okay, that's a question actually, all right? Okay, so I have my beautiful, how can I call it? Scarf, really. Knitted by my beautiful sister. So here you have it. Lots of love. Okay, pile number one, pile number two. Oh, one, two. Reflection, eh? One, two, one, two. Okay, pile number one, what's happening? Six of Cups, Seven of Wands, Two of Cups. Wow. In your face. Indeed. Right. Okay, what's happening is, well, someone has an enormous amount of nostalgia. It can be obviously related to love. It can be related to relationships. Yeah, of course, love, relationship. It can be all kind of relationships. Okay, it can be work and whatever. Okay, whatever. Let's leave it there. So someone has a lot of nostalgia about you. Okay, it's been a bit of a process together. It might still feel a little bit like, oh my god, seriously, how long is it going to take, right? However, Two of Cups, we know what that means is connection, reconnection, association, reconciliation. I mean, you name it. It's magnificent. And yeah, someone cannot forget you. How could they? And it is really about, despite the hurdles, despite everything that they said, despite all the problems, blah, 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 they can't really forget you and they want to reconnect. So that is what's happening. Yes, you cover in your heart because you don't think like, yes, I do feel for that person, or I do want that job, however, or that job back. However, I'm just like a little bit kind of like protecting myself just in case I'm disappointed. Because yes, in the past you were disappointed. Maybe that person was not saying the full truth. Maybe there was a little bit of a je ne sais quoi going on in the background. At the same time, it can also be, because I know I can be a bit negative about this. Yes, Axelle, just a bit. Yes, I know. It can also be a new idea. It can be something that is, because in some ways, is a once, and the once, it can be a new idea. Maybe let's listen to what they have to say. Yes, definitely. You keep thinking about this person and vice versa. You have them in the back of your mind. It can also create a bit of anxiety because you do remember that in the past they were not magnificent, right? However, there's an idea of equal give and take. My favorite card. I know. But there's a reason here for it. It's because actually this time they want to do things differently. They learn from their mistake. So if I was you, and I goes a little bit with the vibe of yesterday's video, I will listen to what they have to say. It doesn't mean that you have to agree. However, have an open mind. I know you have an open mind. You're watching those videos, right? You're definitely open-minded. Anyhow, yes, the idea is equal give and take. They're gonna pay you what you deserve. Finally, your value is gonna be appreciated, and as well, they're gonna love you the way you know you are, and they're gonna love you as much as you love them. Respect is mutual. Transparency. That is very important. Transparency is the key because that is totally different from this. So this time, listen to what they have to say. As I said, you don't have to agree with them, or him, her, whatever, you know, is a story. You adapt to your context. However, you can have maybe a new perspective on things and see how it goes. You make your decision, of course. But maybe there's an opening here. Maybe people cannot sometimes change 100%, but they might modify their behavior. I have an issue with change because change can be like you go one way and then you can go back the other way. I'm more into transformation than change. Change is a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they do transform, but quite often they just change, and that means that they can change back to the way they were. You get my idea here, did you? You do what you want. You know, you big girl, big boy, you know how it feels to listen to your intuition. But that's what I will say. Change or transformation? The easy question. Okay, pile number 2. What's happening? It's snowing. I'm just gonna say that it's snowing. Okay, the sun, boom. The Hierophant, 9 of Cups. Wow. That is stunning. Wow. Okay, the sun, the best card of the whole deck. We're not gonna see the sun right now. It doesn't matter, we have the sun in our heart, absolutely. So, best card of the whole deck. Reconnecting to your inner child and connect with the inner child of the other person. Happiness, joy, you name it, is fantastic. Absolutely stunning. And yes, it can be more children, it can be working with children, it can be really that connection from a different dimension. When you meet that person, it's quite special. So what's happening is magnificent. That person gains some knowledge, definitely. They've been asking themselves some questions. They've been maybe wondering about what is this inner child connection thing. I don't understand. I need to know a little bit more. I need to go into more spiritual things or legal things. You know, it can be a therapist, it can be mentoring, it can be that feeling of gaining information, opening the mind, stretching the mind, no matter what is the subject about. It's about, okay, I'm stretching myself because I'm connecting to you in a way that I've never connected before. I don't know these things. I need to learn. And as well, there's an idea of authority here in the sense of, you know, doing the right thing. It's an idea of like that power that bring you, like the power of the universe in some ways, you know. Where are you going, Axelle, with this? Well, we think we're so big, but at the end of the day, you know what? You can do so much, but if destiny decides something else, good luck to that, okay? Destiny will win. Okay, so at the end of the day, what they want is happening. That is the question. They actually want to spend quality time with you. They realize that simple things, normal things, just having a conversation, just having a moment, just sharing some food, just have that quality time, simple things, go back to, basics. But without the basics, we have nothing, right? Important thing, very important things, those little simple pleasure in life when you really appreciate the meaning of many things, right? I think 2020 told us a couple of things on this one, right? And 2021 carry-ons, all right? So let's see what's happening with this. Seriously, do I need to go any further than this? 10 of Cups, happy ever after. You can put that in that context of obviously mom, dad, and the kids, to mom, to dad, who cares, that kind of happy, happy, happy. And if you see in business where you find your peace, you find your connection, you find, what is meaningful to you, truly. Because when you go for the sun, it's truly your inner child, totally at peace with himself. Magnificent. I'm going to go one more because I'm naughty. Well, yeah, Hangman, well, Hangman is, yes, exact situation. We're kind of like, hanging, like like I like to say, you have those clothes hanging in the sun, not today, waiting to dry, okay? The wind, the sun, all the elements make them dry. Yeah, you are hanging. Both of you are hanging in that kind of situation, not happening, but underneath there was a lot happening. And now you change your perspective as a result. Now the clothes are dry, ready to be folded. I love metaphors. Yeah, we know, Axelle, we know. Yeah, because what was keeping you stuck, hanged, is actually the limitation of the mind. One more time. And that's why, makes sense, you both needed to stretch your understanding, learn more, Why do I not allow myself to go to this beautiful castle? Why I do not allow myself to be happy? Sometimes it's easier to deal with difficulties because we almost overtrain. We have a PhD in that. But do we have a PhD in happiness? A lot of people resist happiness. Happiness is simple. Simple things. But we need to allow it. Just allow it. Whatever happiness means to you. It's just in the mind. Allow it. Okay, I'm going already very far in the conversation and in the time. Going deep on a Sunday under the snow in London. But you got the message, right? It's just about go back to basics, know what we want. If there's more understanding and comprehension, compassion as well to be acquired, so be it. Open the mind, stretch it, and just allow happiness to come to you. It's simple. Don't know where I'm going with this. Okay, on this note, have a beautiful day and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.